held in Lexington, Kentucky. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. The Commodores ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. These two teams don't exactly love each other. Man, did they trade blows back and forth the last time they met.
Yeah, Reese, don't love each other is an understatement. They severely dislike each other, and that's how it should be. And last game, man, it was back and forth, back and forth. You didn't know who was going to win. Who's mentally prepared for this ball game? Who can handle the emotions, Palmer, early?
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
Tells to fake. Out wide left, it's Hamilton. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Got it. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing as a wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Grab behind the line. It's Patterson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires downfield. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Patterson. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. So Vanderbilt's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Commodores decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Turning it on. Inside the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Williams fires to the wideout. Nice play to knock that one down.
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times, and you could tell it was great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play on it.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Wild.
tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll ride him again. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will...
He's got it way down the field. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Hand it to the back. Got the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Throws it off the RPO. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Commodores, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Williams to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Williams to the air again. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Williams looking for a man. But a little time, lets it go. Right side, it's Dixon. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Williams rushes on. Touchdown, Commodores! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. On the return, it's Cross. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a first down here to open the period. He'll take it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Finds his big tight end. Open space at the 25. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, it's Patterson. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Rush right in his face. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Play action on first down. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Ward. They're all over him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Missed the connection on 2nd, now looking at a 3rd down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Release to the back. Caught. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carr. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll stop play here to tend to the injured Commodore. 1st and 10. Throwing, Williams. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes the grab.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. A run for the quarterback. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays, you know you're going to go for it on 4th most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident, you're ready to rock and roll, and they get the first down.
Got him right there.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Commodores go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Straight ahead, it's Carr. Got some room, entered to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Moves to his right. Looking for the score. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Williams lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Quick strike through the air for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to pass, it's Ward. Left side is Cross. He's down right there, short gain on the ground. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They dump, going the other way, and he's got room. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Here's Williams to throw. Still looking to his right. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass, nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They give it back to him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Commodores will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They're going to run it. Touchdown, Doors! And they take it in. 6 more points. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Deep in the end zone, it's crossed. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Oh, pressure's coming. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Hits inside, it's Patterson. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup, not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Looks it in. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside is 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, I did catch up with the Vanderbilt head coach at halftime. Coach reminded his team in the locker room that this is a moment that they can claim some redemption. They've got a lead right now on the road. They lost this game the last time the two teams met, but this is their moment to put their foot down. He said, I want us to come out with the most energy we've had all game. Even though we've got a lead, this is where we set the tone for dominance down the stretch. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Turns it upfield. At the 45 on its way. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Commodores come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. The run inside. It's Carr. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But, again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Caught in the backfield, it's Dixon. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Now, you've seen the evidence. with these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Williams escapes the pressure going right. Plows through the defense. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. And we knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Patterson. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Kentucky right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quick give. It's Cross. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll run it. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sets his feet. It's Ward. In traffic, it's Cunningham. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
First down, he'll keep it. There he goes. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Now on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something in there.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down immediately.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Looking down the middle, rolls it in. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Patterson, driven back. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Tries again to get it in. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's 3rd and goal. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. They love it. And he's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. Though a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Running inside, it's Carr. He's got enough. That's the kind of play that can really... going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Looking for running room. Breaks into the open. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a...
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. 2nd and long here. The fake wants to throw. With the catch, it's Cross. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Got it behind the line. It's Hamilton. Able to haul it in, but right. Vandy goes, only a pickup of a couple. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Moves the pocket. It's Ward. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hamilton. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Handoff to the lone back. Shakes off the defender. He's past the sticks. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Turns it upfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Kentucky going quickly. 2nd down to the air. Look out! The offense coughs it up. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll field this one in tight quarters. And the returner is stopped. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. From the gun, it's Patterson. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Finds his man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Back to throw, it's Ward. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Turns it on at midfield. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high-percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Fires immediately. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He wants to throw it. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. 3rd down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. Wide receiver going in motion. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's loose down the middle. At the 30. He's at the 10. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Commodores. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
This is just complimentary football, and we're seeing it now. Offense scoring points and the defense doing their job. Great job flying to the ball, forcing that football loose, picking it up, convoy to go score, David. Everything going their way.
Everything going their way, making plays, and this offense is going to have to find some answers. Now dug yourself a hole. Going to get in predominantly passing situations. This offense has got to find something fast.
Makes the quick grab. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Rush is on. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Fires toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation.